Hello, everybody. Welcome to this session. Tonight's video is to help you become your best self. I'm going to help you relax your mind, use some crystal and Reiki energy to help you transform some of those thoughts, and also a soothing meditation to help take you through. Some people would call it a quantum jump, but my meaning for it is basically to help you see what it would be like. What does your best self and your highest potential look like, so that your subconscious mind and your conscious mind know what to move towards. And so I'm going to start out by assessing your energy. That's why you're here. And it's interesting, the past few sessions, I've been noticing my intuition for the distance Reiki becoming more developed. And some of you have some very, I don't know how to put it, rocky auras, energy fields, meaning that I'm feeling a vibration that I haven't felt before. It feels very traumatic. It vibrates quickly, but I can feel the pulsing, so I don't know if it's slower, it's just different. So I would say that this is a session just right for you. So let's get started. I'm going to start by cleansing our spaces and ourselves with a little frankincense. There we go. And I'm just going to slowly take this through your field. I just love the smell of frankincense. It's a very good cleansing tool. If you work with the resins, you know how wonderful the fumes can move through your house and cleanse it. You can use the incense to do that, but the resins tend to give off more more of their healing qualities, I think. But for a Reiki session, the stick is just perfect. And our candle to make our dedication for this session. So I'm dedicating this session to help you look into becoming your highest self, your best potential. You may have made decisions in your life based on traumatic events, dramas, old belief systems and coping strategies that you just don't really need anymore. You can now basically move yourself into a better state inside yourself to help pull yourself out of that drama that goes on inside. If you have a different intention, you can place that now into the flame, as long as it's for the highest and finest good of all. And I'm going to take the candle around slowly, starting the fire element cleansing process. We have a few nature sounds around us, but I'm going to keep the candle lit because I think I got a larger vote on people liking the candle sounds. Those of you who wanted the music, I will have videos for you too, in that way. So now let's work with the selenite wand so that I can comb your energy field. Helping to neutralize anything that I need to pluck. Also helps it show up better for me. Kind of acts like a little light for me. Getting behind you. Now, if you're new to Reiki by proxy, it can take, well, I'm not sure how many. I was going to say a few, but it could take more than that. A few sessions to really begin to feel the Reiki energy, even the cleansing. But sometimes, when we close our eyes, we can also feel it a bit better. All right, I'm also going to take these two black tourmalines and place them over by you. But I'm going to take them through your field first to let them basically begin to remove some of that negativity that they're responding to. And I'm going to place these on either side of you. So let's see. Okay. Pluck. 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 Are a couple of strands that were kind of looped. I have to think about that. My first impression is with all the, our auras can be filled with our own just negative thinking. And it might be nice to notice that if you're someone who has maybe like physical pain, as I remove some of these strands and cords and negative energy, does it shift how you feel? Does it help reduce that pain or even alleviate it? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to have to put this down for a moment. I'm going to fluff your aura for a moment. There's something I want to get to, but I can't quite. It's just one of those like balls in the energy field. I'm just going to take that and put it into the flame. Okay. I think we've done well. And I'm going to take my other selenite that I use as an athame and take it through your field. Slicing off and neutralizing anything else that is not serving you. And something that I'm doing right now just popped into my head is that I am updating one of my classes on helping you. It's also helping you shift into a better sense of being, updating it, modernizing it. And that should be available soon. But I'm also going to, as I make it, I'm going to add it to my Patreon, kind of like as a holding place. And that will be, I'll put the information below. I haven't put in the first lesson yet, so it should be up within a couple of weeks though. I will let you know. If you don't check the community pages of some of the YouTubers that you watch, I just want you to know that I am starting to use that just a little bit more. And I plan on using it even more. So looking behind you. Now let's use some awesome aromatherapy over that frankincense. And I have a little bit of jasmine in here. And I like using my rose quartz. So I'm going to maybe spread there. There. Not directly in your face. It's a very light aroma as well. And if you like the smell of jasmine, as I do, you can go ahead and just take a nice deep breath in. And exhaling, allowing that to move through your body, that relaxation, that sense of peacefulness. Yeah, the field energy that I was feeling before is much, much better. I'd like to pull a card or two today, and I'm using Kyle Gray's Gateway of Light Activation. I'm supposed to stop. So we've got 3 today. All right, so the first one I'm going to show you is Serious Star Blessings. Which is a card that is telling you to push through. So maybe there's something, a decision that you're making, or maybe you've been working on a project and you've hit a challenging portion that you're just kind of wondering, is it worth it? And this card is saying, yes, it is. You are worth it. The second one is the Solar Light Upgrade, Solar Plexus Chakra, Inner Fire, and Willpower. Ooh, that's bright. Sorry. This is, I may not hold it up, it just, in my camera, it just looks really bright. And so yeah, the solar plexus is part of that willpower, and you may be, this might be with that other card, as you know, whatever challenge you're having, you can have that willpower. I mean, it generates within you, but you can ask Source and the divine, whatever you call it, to help you with that. And I know the solar flares that are going on rampantly this year are causing, I believe, are causing upgrades within us. I know I look to see what kind of solar flare has been shot off by the sun, and if I seem to be getting emotional or even angry about something, and sure enough, a solar flare will have been shot off in a higher category. The third one is the Soul Star Activation card. Fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. So this is perfect for our session because you might not be living your highest potential. And that's basically what I help people do. And that's what I'm helping in this session, is helping you to remember who you actually are. Taking off all the traumas and dramas from your past, from your childhood. So that is a beautiful card too. So I'm going to take a few moments to write the Reiki symbols on my hand and pass them through the lens to you. Okay? Seiki, Seiki, Seiki. Honsha, Seishonen, Honsha, Seishonen, Honsha, Seishonen. And I just used a agate point to do that. All right, crystals for transformation. And I'm going to be actually silent in this portion to allow for my voice that I'm going to be placing into this to help you relax and notice who you can be. Notice your best self without having all that drama still playing out in your head and standing in front of you like a wall. So this session, I'd like to mention that because you're meeting this, you're seeing yourself, another version of yourself, at the highest potential. It's not to say, hey, I'm not there, that's not fair, or something like that. It is merely to show you what you actually can do with your life now. Okay? So let's get started. And I will be putting the crystals up on the screen if you want to know what they are. Imagine for a moment that there's a parallel world, another Earth, that's just like this one. And there's a parallel you, a person who has the same physical makeup, the same biology, but different experiences. This parallel you has had the experience of growing up in an environment where you were nurtured, inspired, where you were educated by the best people possible and mentored by those who had the education and the genius to bring out your best. Now, in this parallel world, those that were part of your life were fully supportive. They knew that you deserved to experience yourself as great, confident, and powerful, and to allow your gifts to rise up from within you, to become fully realized. So, all of your teachers, your parents, your friends supported you, encouraged you, saw the good in you, and nurtured that intelligence. And what if you could visit this parallel you on this parallel world? Just wonder for a moment what it might be like, because in a moment, you're going to get to meet this parallel you. So right now, surround yourself in a vehicle that's like a bubble of light that surrounds your body. And this bubble of light, this cocoon of glowing, pulsing energy is going to take you on a journey sideways through space to this other world in a totally parallel universe. So begin moving through the darkness right now, moving at a great speed, floating, drifting, going toward this parallel world, moving faster and faster through time, feeling that sense of being willing to let go of your old thoughts and beliefs, your old ideas about yourself, to leave all of your limitations, your emotional blocks, and emotional programming far, far behind you, just for a moment. Travel with me now to this parallel world, and as you get closer and closer, you notice a sense of excitement that this journey is like no other. Closer now. You can sense yourself getting even closer. The excitement growing. This bubble of light around you vibrating at a wonderful intensity. And then when you begin to notice that you're slowing down as you get closer to this parallel world, and as you slow down just for a moment, it seems as if your feet touch down right there. And at first it's all dark. You don't see anything, and it's quiet and silent. You don't hear anything. And you reflect for a moment on the you that you're about to meet. This person that was nurtured, supported, allowed realizing the gifts, the intelligence, the creativity. This person you're about to meet wasn't teased or put down, wasn't abused or held back. This person wasn't criticized or put down. This person is you, with all of the strength, all of the talent, all of the benefit of having been nurtured, having others see the light and nurture that light. The teachers found your talents and they gave you specific projects. And only the very best teachers who were creative and intelligent were allowed to teach you. Your friends gave you deep, meaningful relationships as they were supportive and honest with you. Your parents had the power and the insight to understand you, to know when to give you a push and when to let you fly. And now, you're going to meet this person that is you at the same age that you are now. and experience and discover something amazing. So now as the light begins to come on, the sun rising in the distance, everything takes on a beautiful glow. And you notice that sun illuminating everything, warming your body, beginning to shine all around you, lighting up your environment. And it's full of life. It's beautiful. You feel it in your body, and there just up ahead is you, standing there with a glow on your face, a light in your eye, tall, strong posture. And you can see that this person is truly happy. This person has been allowed to experience who he or she really is. So just take a step. It's okay. Just let yourself go right up to that person, and as you look in the eyes of you, the true you, the you that is allowed to be a full, alive, intelligent, confident being, you see it. You see what you were meant to be. So now I want you to notice what this you is doing. What life experiences have happened to bring you to such a point in your life where you're able to use your creativity, your talent, and your gifts. And as you look in those eyes, you sense that soon you're going to step into that body and into that mind and discover what it's really like to be the person that you're meant to be. So get ready. Look in those eyes. Just look in those eyes right now. Begin to feel that connection, because in a moment you're going to step inside of that body and inside of that mind, and you're going to experience who you really are with all the strengths, the abilities, the talents. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Step in right now. Begin to feel with that heart. Think with that mind and see with those eyes. Just begin to feel it right now. Expand right into your body, that mind and spirit. Notice who you are. Notice what has happened in your life to allow you to be intelligent and creative, happy, to have real relationships, to know that you're truthful and honest with yourself, that you experience the deepest love and respect for yourself, and notice what it is that you're doing, where the unique combination of all your talents, your creativity, and your intelligence has taken you. Notice what you do. Not just for a career, but as your life's passion. Notice what it is that makes you feel so fully alive, and then notice how good that feels to know that you do what you love, that you get to be who you really are. And now notice how easy that is for you, how natural that is for you. Notice how peaceful that is for you, that it's the most peaceful feeling. Feels like home. Feels so right. It feels like where you are meant to be is where you are right now. So you can just stay right there and absorb all of this and discover more and more about yourself. And enjoy that moment. Every breath that you breathe right now takes you deeper inside of that experience, to the very core of who you are, as you're meant to be, experiencing your passion. Venture out into this reality and discover yourself in many different facets of your life. Your relationships, in love and work, and in career. As a truly alive person, strong, full of integrity, honesty, sure of whom you are. And then you can begin to just float back into that bubble again, that energy, that beautiful cocoon of light that surrounds you. And you begin to come back through the darkness, going at great speeds once again, floating back through time, through space, letting all of this integrate with your physical body, your mental body, your spiritual body, and your emotional body. Floating back through space, through the darkness, feeling that wonderful tingle, that strength, all the way back to where your home is. And you probably already know that you haven't left anything behind. That you brought it all back with you because this feels right. It feels true. And it is all integrated. There's no separation between who you are here and who you discovered and reclaimed there. It all comes back as one. So let yourself come all the way back to your reality here. And just breathe it in and feel it. Good. And breathe it in and again and feel it. Good. Now begin to bring your awareness back to the room and back to my voice, back to your body and your surroundings.